Hello, boys and girls, my esteemed subscribers. I welcome you back to another edition on my YouTube channel. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, and liking my videos. I'm very grateful. I want to say thank you once again. Remember, I am L.C.M. I'm on another edition on mathematics teaching, and today I want us to go into L.C.M and H.C.F. I'm supposed to go on with the fraction, but I noticed that in the process of adding and subtracting fraction, we are going to come across H.C.F and L.C.M. So I prefer to teach it so that when we get into the addition and subtraction of fraction, we'll find it very easy. So listen very attentively, and I'm going to see you through the L.C.M and H.C.F. Most of the times, these L.C.M and H.C.F are surprising. They look alike. That's why I want to bring it out, and I topic it, the clarity of L.C.M and H.C.F. I want to do it on a plain ground so that you will see the difference, so that you don't make the mistake. L.C.M means least common multiple. What did I say? Least common multiple. And H.C.F means highest common multiple. At the end of the lesson, I will explain it more for you to understand better. But let's do the working now. We're going to pick a number, a set of number, and we're going to find the LCM, and at the same time find the HCF, so that you know the difference between LCM and HCF at once. Okay. Number one. Find the LCM of 8, 10, and 12. And find the HCF of the same 8, 10, and 12. Good. In LCM, you factorize the whole number together. And when you're factorizing, you start with the number 2. There are numbers like 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. When you're factorizing, you start with the number 2. Don't start with 3 because 3 can divide the number. Start with 2. You continue dividing with 2 until 2 can no longer divide. You start with the next number. You check the next number. If the next number can divide any number, you tune on to the next number. But if the next number cannot divide, you tune to the next. You check, don't jump any number. Don't jump any number. So we start. We start with 2. Good. 2 divide 8, that will give us what? 4. 2 divide 10, that will give us what? 5. 2 divide 12, that will give us 6. 2 can still divide, so I continue with 2. 2 divide this 2. 2 cannot divide 5. Are you listening? 2 cannot divide 5. What do? I bring it down. I bring it down. But 2 can divide 6. I continue dividing. I continue dividing until 2 can no longer divide. 2 divide, I write 1. 2 cannot divide 5. I still bring it down. And 2 cannot divide 3. I bring it down. When you look at the set of number here, you see that 2 can no longer divide. So I turn to the next number, 3. I use the next number, 3. I did not jump to use 5 because I saw 5 here. No. I use the next number and check. Can 3 divide any number? I say yes. Then I use 3. 3 cannot divide 5, so I bring it down. But 3 can divide itself, and when it divides itself, it gives us 1. I check the next number, 4. 4 cannot divide. And I check the next number, 5. 5 can divide. I use 5. 1. 5 divide itself give us 1. And when it is 1, 1, 1, it has finished. So we find the LCM, which is multiplying all the numbers we have used to divide. 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. Okay, watch me now. Remember, don't open your multiplication table. Okay, 2 times 2 will give us 4. 4 times 2 will give us 8. 8 times 3 will give us 24. 24 times 5. Watch it. 24 times 5. 5 times 4 will give us 20. 5 times 4 will give us what? 20. I write 0. Then 5 times 2 will give us 10. Then that 10 plus that 2 that remain. 10 plus the 2 that remain will give us what? 12. Will give us what? 12. And that will be 120. 120 is the LCM. 120 is the number that 8 can divide, 10 can divide, and 12 can divide. The smallest number. The smallest number 8 can divide, 10 can divide, and 12 can divide. That is LCM for you. Do you understand it now? We get to the next one. Let's look at the H.C.F. The same number. 8, 10, and 12. The same number. Okay. Here, we are factorizing separately. Separately. You don't join them together. We do them separately on H.C.F. And you start with 2. Remember, you start with 2. Unless 2 cannot start, you check 3. 2, 4, 2 divide 2, 2 divide 1. 2 divide 5. 2 can no longer divide. And I check 3. 3 can no longer divide. And I check 4. 4 can no longer divide. And I use 5. And that is 1. I go to this one. 2. Give me 6. 2. Give me 3. 2 can no longer divide. So I check 3. I saw that 3 can divide. I use 3. And I have 1. Now, 8 is equals to 2 times 2 times 2. 10 is equals to 2 times 5. And 12 is equals to 2 times 2 times 3. Then the H.C.F. is equals to what? The H.C.F. is equals to what? I'm going to check. In the prime factor of 8, 10, and I pick a number. This number is 2 is here, 2 is here, 2 is here, so I pick 2. I saw 2 here, I saw 2 here, and I saw 2 here. That was why I picked 2. I saw 2 here, I did not see 2 here, and I saw 2 here, so I cannot pick 2 again. Any number I did not see here, here, and here, I will not pick it. There is no more common number on the 3 sets. So it is only 2 that I saw that is common for the 3 numbers. So the answer to the H.C.F. is what? 2. Is what? 2. That is one example. So we're going to get into another example for more clarity. And let's talk about the LCM of 18 and 24. And the H.C.F. of 18 and 24. Okay. I told you that we're going to start with 2. 2 divide 18 will give us 9. 2 divide 24 will give us 12. We are going to continue with 2. 2 can no longer divide 9, so we bring it down. 2 can divide 12, and that will give us 6. 2 can still divide. But 2 cannot divide 9, so we bring it down. But 2 can divide 6. Gives us 3. When you look at it now, you see that 2 can no longer divide. So we're going to check the next number. The next number is 3. And 3 can divide. 3 divide 9 will give us 3. 3 divide 3 will give us 1. 3 can still divide. 3 divide itself will give us 1, and this one is there, 1. So, the LCM is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Yes. So, let's go. 2 times 2 will give us 4. 4 times 2 will give us 8. 8 times 3 will give us 24. 24 times 3, let's go. 24 times 3. 3 times 4 will give us 12. We write 12. We write 2. Remember 1. I carry over 1. 3 times 2 will give us 6. 3 times 2 will give us what? 6. You see this 6? This 6 plus this 1 will give us what? 7. And that is 72. The LCM is what? 72. 72 is the number, is the smallest number that 18 can divide and 24 can divide. The smallest number. There are other numbers that they can divide, but you are looking for the smallest. Make sure that the one you get is the smallest number that 18 can divide and 24 can divide without remainder. Okay, so let's get over to the H.C.F of 18 and 24. 2 divide 18 will give us 9. When we look at it now, 2 can no longer divide, so we look for the next number, which is 3, and 3 can go. So we use 3. 3 dividing will give us 3. 3 can still divide. We use 3. And when it divides, it gives us 1. Okay. We start with 2 here. Look at me now. When it is 24 like this, if you don't know 2 divide 24, you say 2 divide 2, you say 1. 2 divide 4, you say 2. You see, it's easy. For those of you that dread mathematics, you take it very easy and you get along. The best out of you will be gotten. So 2 divide 12 will give us 6. 2 divide 6 will give us 3. And 3 divide itself will give us 1. So we are going to work on the H.C.F. Okay. For 18, we have 2 times 3 times 3. For 24, we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Okay. H.C.F. So let's find it. I saw 2 here and I saw 2 here, so I picked 2. I picked 2. Good. I saw 3 here. Is there 3 here? Okay. There's 3 here. Oh, there's 3 here. There's 3 here. There is 3 here. So I'm going to pick 3. So that 3, that second number I saw will be multiplied by 2. You see? Will be multiplied by 2. If I see another number, I multiply. But I cannot see another number that is the same. So I saw only 2 times 3. So the H.C.F is what? 6. The H.C.F is what? 6. So look at it now. For those of you that get confused with L.C.M and H.C.F. L.C.M, you factorize all the numbers together. But H.C.F, you have to divide them singly. So look at it very well. Don't forget, strengthen your memory power on the knowledge of L.C.M and H.C.F. That is how we got it. And that's the end of our lesson today. And we thank you so much for paying attention. Don't forget L.C.M and H.C.F, because you're going to use it on our subsequent lesson, which will be very important. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like my video. Make sure you are here in my next lesson. That will be very interesting. You're going to love it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.